But now we have, I believe, MVD and Dark Wizzy stepping up.
Yep.
Maybe they were plotting on how to beat each other the set before when Dark Wizzy came up afterwards.
Maybe Dark Wizzy's trying to pop up there and just like start playing right away, but no, we had different like stream cues going on. But
or was it Dark Wizzy? I don't know. I swear. Yeah, there you go. He's coming back.
if we weren't going to see Dark Wizzy against Army Snake, we're now going to get to see the matchup here against MVD,
yeah.
and this is the Snake to do it. This is not going to be easy for either player, though, to be honest.
And I don't know the set record between these two, or if they've. I feel like I haven't seen this matchup too often, given how these two. I feel like have. One's from the East Coast. One of them is from.
I think
where does MVD
Las Vegas
live?
now, if I'm not mistaken.
Is MVD Vegas
I know he
now?
was for a while. I don't know if he moved.
I know he was. I think he was living in Oklahoma with ESAM for a little bit. I don't know where he is now, but
I think it was Miami to Oklahoma to Vegas.
So my man is still out here.
Yes.
Making things happen, and Dark Wizzy and MVD. Is this a? This isn't a top 8 qualifier, is it? This
Round
is like,
before it.
Okay.
The winner of this has to fight Louis Money for the top 8 qualifier.
Wow.
So they've got their work cut out for them. It's not just the sets.
Big stakes here, honestly. No more. Once top 16 hits at an S tier or a tournament of this caliber, it's go time. Like there are no more stories, no more iffy players left. Like everyone here is a solid top tier competitor, potentially top 50 in the world.
Yep.
So, I don't even know what to say about any one storied player this tournament. I think MVD is in the best slot right now for it.
In terms of seeding, it would probably be Army Oil, but I feel like in terms of the players who can confidently say can and have made top 8s before, that we want to see them back there. I think you're right. MVD is that person we want to see back.
And a lot of these players that, like Dark Wizzy, the most storied run he's had is when I believe he made grand finals against Tweak at Glitch, the Pokemon-themed one.
Yes.
Forever ago. That I believe was his best run.
In terms of like top player talent, he was able to get the qualifier to get into Ultimate Summit. That was really good, but his performance at Glitch was something.
Oh my God!
And his performance here is looking just as good.
And that's out the gate, right? We just started. That's insane.
Mario excels at like being able to throw kill moves out of shield and stuff, but then also low % kills. He's got a little bit of something for every bit of the game.
Yeah, the sledge trapping from MVD not going to be too potent right here. I feel like this matchup can be quite scary. Snake does have a few tools to deal with Mario, but I swear to God, when Mario gets it cooking, it's tough. I don't know how Grenade will break out of Mario combo specifically, but Dark Wizzy seems to have such a commanding idea of how to manage his advantage against this character.
I love the mix-up there because Dark Wizzy was preparing the DI there for a double hit forward tilt, but MVD did the one, caught Dark Wizzy drifting in, up tilt.
And MVD just kind of positioning these grenades around himself to kind of protect him more so than aid in any sort of combo too. We're seeing them on either side of him, kind of dissuading Dark Wizzy from coming in with an aerial or trying to find any sort of huge opening right now.
Mario's a little stubby guy. He's got to get in there to attack, and if there's grenades sitting there, I don't know how much he can deal with that.
All right, and then MVD just staying mostly grounded this time, not trying to contest Dark. I cannot, but that was so funny. He got pushed off by the flood as he blew him up.
We saw that early talk from Dark Wizzy, but it's turned around, and now this is all MVD's game. He's been playing perfectly ever since losing that stock.
And he's been so good at finding these landings against Dark Wizzy as well. Still, I love that flood right there. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of that. Actually, only breaking the Cypher with that forward air right there, saving MVD's bacon right there.
All right, got the perfect Cypher there, and then the air does that. Stay safe, get back to stage. I think he's going to be living for a little bit longer at 136 too.
All right, though, we're just seeing Dark Wizzy trying to patrol some sort of kill. The luxury I feel like MVD has here is that he doesn't have to force his way onto Dark Wizzy. He doesn't really have to engage. A lot of the openings and stock endings we were seeing from Dark Wizzy were up smashes that were unsafe, up smashes to punish unsafe options on shield.
Yeah.
When you have a character like Snake who really doesn't have to engage, who can still do his damage safely at a distance and still protect himself while doing it, it makes things a lot more difficult for Mario to close out the stock, but finally Dark Wizzy finding that tech chase down smash.
When you've got that distance, it's hard to find those kill moves, and as soon as you do, that's more chances for grenades, more chances for ledge trapping, more chances for down smash, more chances for going up 1-0 in a best of 5.
His shins are gone. Goodbye. Goodbye, Mario. Might have to see the ER before he goes into his movie. Chris Pratt hurting right now. looking like Endgame, Marvel Endgame, or Marvel Infinity War. Chris Pratt. And what a game one.
That was
honestly, that was a really good, solid game one. And MVD really navigating around. When Dark Wizzy did find his openings, they were super substantial, and he got so much damage out of it, as Mario tends to do. But MVD just has a way of playing the way he needs to play. He has his specific game plan, and it's shown that his top-tier evasion and grenade placement has been saving him in so many situations where Mario can really open him up.
Yes. And like the story of that game, like you just said, was MVD, but let's not forget about that opening from Dark Wizzy. He has the capability to get this W.
Did he pick regular Mario? He picked regular Mario.
Regular Mario.
That's regular Mario. That's not Dark Wizzy Mario. That's regular. That's Chris Pratt. He's right there.
It's a me.
It's a me, Mario. So
why is Chris Pratt not Snake instead? Like,
I wonder what the inspiration was behind the casting, for real.
God, I can't wait to see it. They're thinking of something.
When I think of Italian plumber, Chris Pratt, first name that comes to mind. The roster actually for that movie is actually insane.
It's kind of wild.
Yeah. Nintendo flexing them big bucks.
Actually, however, Dark Wizzy looking like game one right now, opening up super easy. That into the back air, perfect. The fact, like, I feel like in that kind of situation, when you know like an air dodge is coming, there's so many different moves you could have done there, but like would have been tough to kind of nail out like a nair for a soft hit into something bigger, or like a back air, something. The fact that he comboed it first off the down tilt, knowing the hits done off of that to lead into the back air was perfect.
That was pure awareness.
It really was.
Yeah. And against a character like Snake, that kind of confirm will work perfectly.
Oh,
because he is so heavy. And I don't think MVD was expecting that at all, to be honest.
Keeping safe, a little bit more flood this game. I like that. Keep the grenades away. Use your frame data, use some distance.
Yeah, MVD still playing this game, but now Dark Wizzy kind of taking a little bit of a back pedal a little bit here. Using these fireballs more so often. He knows he doesn't really have to approach here, and he doesn't have to give MVD the openings he needs. Mario has more than enough aerial speed and aerial movement to find himself out of these precarious situations. And fireball is such a great projectile to come down with and find your openings with.
Dark Wizzy's also been doing a pretty good job of being really cognizant of the C4. He was dodging it on the left side there, and even the past couple of times, he knows when it's coming. I would not be surprised if he's actually watching the timer as well on it.
I feel like the stage innately helps that as well. You have this bright wood on the stage clashing with the dark grayness of the C4, so it makes it really easy to see her.
I tried looking for the C4 in my item shop in New Horizon. I couldn't find it anywhere.
I didn't get to craft it. A little bit of gunpowder.
That next DLC in October is going to be something.
Definitely something you'd be getting off Crazy Red as opposed to Top Note.
MVD, though, taking that stock. However, it's only his first stock. It's still 2-1.
And I think I'm surprised we're not seeing Dark Wizzy charge Flood in these more precarious situations. Flood actually can take Snake off the top or off the edge of the stage because of how Cypher operates for some reason.
He was doing it the first stock, but you're right. We haven't really seen it since then.
I feel like with the additional downtime he has, why not just charge up one more resource? But maybe he's just trying to use all of his focus right now on just navigating around, MVD's minefield.
But as he does, that's how MVD made that comeback the first game. He needs to be careful. Remember what game plan is working. I feel like I haven't seen Flood falter at all, so just remember, like, sometimes it might be fun to go mash on your opponent, but sometimes keep safe.
Wow, that was down throw up tilt %? That's insane. 130, yeah, I guess that's percentage to do it right there. Or maybe Dark Wizzy just not waking up accordingly. But man, what a comeback MVD is mounting right now on Dark Wizzy. This is ridiculous.
Almost in the lead, but at this point, when you're a Snake at this kind of percent, it might as well be a lead.
Oh my god. The game is even now.
It is.
That was a 2-stock lead, and the game is now even.
It's actually even now. Not just Snake even.
That was almost a checkmate scenario right there for MVD. If Dark Wizzy decided to roll forward there, the C4 was placed excellently to take that stock right off of him.
Yeah,
and man, Dark Wizzy's got to be careful.
There's another one there. It's a little tough to see. It's right on that design, slightly to the right of the center here.
Ooh,
but to the right of the center was also Mario's down there taking MVD.
Ooh, and you see Dark Wizzy taking a moment to be like, whoa.
I did it.
That was
Let's do it again.
Way too close right there. And I don't blame him. That was almost a full comeback right there.
Yes.
I was wondering if down air was going to be used there because it is such a powerful multi-hit to catch landings, and the final hit of it is so potent at taking stocks right off the top.
Smash 4, we always saw a lot of up Bs off the top. When Ultimate came out, the up Bs weren't working quite as well, but down air, ooh, that works in this game.
Oh, yeah. So game 3. We could very well see this set go to a game 5. I feel like the adaptation on both sides has been phenomenal, and it's all about leads.
Yeah.
I feel like Dark Wizzy still gave himself enough breathing room to work with that fat lead he had. That, he did start to get stressed in that last hit situation.
Got close.
But he got MVD up to a really good percentage before it was time to freak out and be like, oh my god, oh my god. And you could see there also after that game too, Dark Wizzy taking a moment to recollect himself. Composure is so key in these upper echelons of bracket. you know, composure will be clutching you out these Game 5 situations. So if you're calmer than your opponent and your decision making is less diluted, it's going to make things a lot easier.
The up B not killing just yet. However, putting out some good damage on MVD though, 90%.
And that is good damage. You know, Mario being able to get substantial interactions and substantial damage off of just one opening really, really helps Dark Wizzy just remain consistent and not having to worry about how he's going to wrap these stocks up. No long haul being played here.
MVD's doing pretty fine though. He's coming back. 85 to 116. That's Mario's getting there. Not yet because it's Town and City. Nikito, I don't know if that's going to cover the right side there. Dark Wizzy goes to the left. Let's see what he can do to find something.
Ooh, okay, both these guys just whiffing their kill opportunities right there, looking for the. Those are the win conditions.
Yes.
Up smash out of shield and up tilt out of shield.
I like how Dark Wizzy just stayed in shielded because he knew the grenade was going to explode soon, so MVD couldn't swing without getting hit himself. But in the end, MVD came out of that situation on top.
Really good awareness to know that Dark Wizzy was going to air dodge in after that F tilt right there, because I don't think the second hit of F tilt connects when the opponent is already in the air, at least at certain percentages. So that was really good awareness on MVD's part.
On a small body to like Mario, of course,
exactly.
Up B ripping through it. So as we said, perfect.
My boy's a short man. Wow, that was so much damage.
It's covering everything, but Dark Wizzy does find the coverage there in order to seal that stock, both at 2 stocks apiece, but he needs to get this damage back. That's tough. He has a couple low % kills in his book, but MVD, ever since that first stock game 1, hasn't fallen to any of those offstage combos.
We're seeing the pacing really be picked up by MVD right now, just placing these grenades in a lot more aggressive positions, trying to maintain center stage control, leaving Dark Wizzy to try navigate his way in most of the time. Like we've said previously, this is a game of leads. It's who can really open up the other one first. Wow, MVD with their strength to not go for that second F tilt right there. That was crazy.
That's a bit of a throw mix up there too. Oh, and the up B does not get through
that
the Nikita there.
I didn't know that worked. I thought Mario would just armor through that like he does with everything else.
Usually would. Just the spacing was interesting there.
Maybe,
so
yeah.
Either way, he was able to seal out that. MVD is looking pretty comfy right now with this.
And yeah, this is a huge thing. 50 damage! 50 damage off of that one interaction. Are you kidding me, MVD? The grenade placement has just been ridiculous. You can tell.
He's not stopping yet. He's at 95 now.
Oh my God. Dark Wizzy, yeah, this lead slipping, or this game slipping further and further away from it. Snake, that's the burst damage that we talked about with Snake. Okay,
beautiful for there. All right, that's something. That was an early death for Snake, too.
Yeah, for real. MVD's been living these stocks post 100 consistently every single time, but Dark Wizzy just finding the opening and capitalizing on it really well.
We've got the flood charged up. Maybe we can see something happen from that. Win a little bit of neutral.
So Nikita coming out, and why didn't he keep running? He could have grab armored through the Nikita right there, but instead he stopped his he stopped running right there for some reason. Maybe a little bit of analysis paralysis. That was a huge opening for Dark Wizzy, but managing to find another one with this combo game, not going to get anything off the top, so he's got to reset this situation right here.
That's why I love Flood. The fact that MVD was scheming right there with the C4, with grenades, anything to come down, Dark Wizzy put him off, but MVD got back in the driver's seat and got that stock.
And I think more Flood usage, honestly, to just establish space in neutral would be helpful for Dark Wizzy. You know, it gives MVD less real estate to place these grenades in and forces him into the corner. Like, MVD known to be a very evasive player. But if you're being pushed consistently to the edge of the stage when there's a little bit of breathing room for you, why not? Why not just
give stage control?
Keep your resources, man. Get your resources up. Get your money up, not your funny up.
Dark Wizzy did it a lot in Game 2, which got him the W. At the beginning of Game 3, it was noticeably absent until that last stock 3 almost got the comeback.
At what stage are we seeing PS2? I like this counter pick. I'm guessing DSR isn't a factor here in best of 5 situations.
Best of 5s, I don't know. I know it is at least for best of 3s, but you can also gentlemen's to it. PS2, good stage.
I wouldn't know. Never made it here at a major, so I don't know.
You and me both, but hey, we made it as far as I'm aware.
That's true. We did make it to day 3.
What a BTS.
Let's go us. Let's go us.
All right, Big Tam is back throw. Neutral air
almost
gets the forward smash.
But yeah, MVD looking to get these stocks off early. I like this stage pick a lot for Dark Wizzy because it allows him to get more punish game vertically. But my God, he just needs to figure out how to not really interact with MVD when he's got this burst range set up. These double grenade setups right over him have been so lethal. More cape coming out, and man, Dark Wizzy. He was a virtuoso on that ledge right there. My man knew how to navigate around that whole artillery coming at him.
So much of Mario's game plan is always, dash away, wave bounce, the fireball in, come in. But honestly, 70% of the time or so in this set, it's not working against grenades, against range like this. Like, use more of the flood, keep your space, poke when you need to around the grenades.
And this is a fat lead for MVD right now, but Dark Wizzy keeping the chase going. It's still the DI mix-up or not being able to chase that combo fully. Dark Wizzy isn't going to be able to take these stocks off the top consistently. It's very situational.
The frame data hitting Snake's shield is not working out when MVD's been jumping out down air the past couple interactions.
And I like these fireballs into these nairs to catch the grenades, but he's holding onto them for too long and ending up losing the interaction anyway. Like, MVD also timing his fuses a little bit before he leaves the grenade on the ground for just a hair or two before he throws them. If Dark Wizzy does catch him, the grenade is going to explode anyway immediately.
Yep.
You have to be cognizant of so many factors against a character as lethal as Snake, man. I swear to God. I swear to God, everyone slept on this character. There's like, you've been seeing Rob go crazy in the meta. People forget that Snake is still an incredibly solid top-tier character. Still top 10 in the game, IMO.
With this kind of weight and grenade, frame one grenade, breaking combos, you live even longer with that weight.
Man, Dark Wizzy looking like the end of his run here in Low Tide City if he can't make something happen. But MVD just seems to have all the answers to his problems right here.
I like that he covered the roll with the grenade. Still but he didn't cover that. MVD loving it just as much as you are. Oh, God.
Oh.
You hate to go out like that, but still pretty nice showing there by Dark Wizzy going out in 13th place. But MVD is going to stay in it one step closer to top 8. Going to be going up against Louis Money pretty soon.
Wow.
I think he can do that too.
That was MVD's adaptation there, and honestly, the way he held his leads and maximized his punish game were all phenomenal. Dark Wizzy looked like he had so much groundwork to do there, and he was just getting caught on every step of the way right there. You know, MVD with these snap reactions, these excellent tech chases with down smash, it was just over.